Yeah, Edgecombe, North Carolina. Yeah, it's like Hampstead, North Carolina, where the purple fly traps came from originally. Known serpentine area. I know it. It's like those two clowns driving out of Duke University past this sign every bloody day for 3 years, I think. Big sign that says Duke University Department of Marine Science, and they don't even measure the salinity in the soil, even though the plants are growing less than 5 miles from the open ocean, and they're on a slope of 5%, and the water table is like a couple of feet down, I think it is, if I remember, less than 32 inches or something, I think they said. So, yeah. I mean, if I was their supervisor, it should have been an instant fail, surely, for their PhD. You know, their dissertation, and I would have said, so you've been driving out of this place for 3 years, going out to your experimental sites, past this sign that says Duke University Department of Marine Science, and you did not measure the salinity in the soil, even though you'd... And to rub it in, one of the two people, about 10, if the name is the same and the initials are the same, and it's the same person. I mean, I'm still trying to give these people benefit of the doubt that there could be another person in the world with exactly the same initials. Actually wrote this other book about 10 years earlier. I was still trying to cut them some slack. It was post-war time, you know. Maybe they gave them an easy PhD to do because they worked so hard during the war in the forestry department to supply the wood and everything else for the war effort. So I'm still trying to cut them slack for that. And yet this person, if it's the same one with identical initials, the name, and wrote this book on world vegetational types. And didn't even think about, well, is this a serpentine area? Are these, do I see signs of serpentine plants? And yet Hampstead, North Carolina is a definite known serpentine area, and maybe Edgecombe is as well. I can't remember if it was. I looked it up, or can't remember now. You might want to look that up, but look at the dark colour of those petioles. So, yeah, so I'm still trying to cut a bit of Adrian slack for these people, even well... Most of the rest of the world probably says they don't deserve it. Stop cutting them some slack. Stop cutting them some Adrian slack. I mean, did Adrian slack sell out in his second book, you know? I mean, the first book he goes into, what is it, leaf mould or something, and then in the second book he sort of says, shying away from it, and then pretty shortly thereafter he has a stroke. Makes you wonder, you know, are we going to learn something from all this stuff that's going on globally? Well, you know, as I said, there's a lot of money tied up in these fly traps. You know, I've got it in writing that they were selling. They must be selling 50 to 100 million fly traps every bloody season. I mean, do they all survive? You know, and I'm sure they're not selling them just for €1 each. I'm sure I've made this rant before. So, yeah. You might want to think about that, but. Yeah. Anyway, I think there's enough ranting for today. We'll see how we go. We've got 3 days of sun, and maybe we'll get a few crispy tops on these, and then we'll have a few days of rain, and we'll see how things settle in. You never know, after the rain we might get a few surprises. Hint, hint. So, anyway, we'll see you on the other side of 3 days of sun and 3 or 4 days of rain, and we'll see what happens. I'll give you a debrief then. How about that? And yeah. So should I cut the crispy tops off, or just, I don't know. So you do know from the crispy tops that I'm not bullshitting you. There's a lot of salt in that medium, so you know that, don't you? But have you seen crispy tops in other people's collections? So you know I'm not bullshitting, but maybe now you know that other people that you know have probably been bullshitting you for years. Okay, a few burnt down greenhouses in the near future. I don't know. You might be pretty angry once all the shit goes down in America and the whole world finds out what's really been going on over these last for how long? Yeah, give me my whole life back, sort of thing. It could be that sort of situation. You mean I've been wasting my life all this time, and I mean, what is it going to take to get people in the streets? What is it going to take to get people up against the wall? I mean, I don't know. Is it going to be a video? of some girl having her face cut off by a certain someone. I mean, if that services, oh, they're going to say it's a video fake. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's see them. How long are they going to argue that one when it surfaces? Oh, that's a fake video. You know, yeah, right. It came out of Hollywood, did it? Okay, over and out. Enough ranting for the day, I think. But I think what's the Chinese proverb? May you live in interesting times. So you never know. We might get a few surprises on the other side of the rain. See ya. Yeah, it's sunny today. See ya.